Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to share how to use TFT Shield with UNO board and the ESP UNO board. The different thing about this video is I have created these videos, small videos, while I was experimenting with these boards. So if you find me lost during these videos or you find me surprised, so it will be natural, so bear with it. Let's proceed. I have used this TFT Shield. This is HX8347 for this experiment, and let's start with UNO first, and let's test our TFT Shield and MCU friend library. Let's talk about it. So here goes the first video. Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video. In this video I will try to show you how to use, and I haven't used it, I'll try to show how to use this TFT screen with UNO, and we will try also to use this with ESP32 UNO. So first, this is my UNO board, and this is my shield. Let me show you which one it is. Come on, focus. So this is, you can see now, come on, focus, HX8347, and oh yeah, H347. So this is the board, and this is MCU friend 9595. So let me put it on my UNO board. Okay, so let me open up my Arduino IDE. So this is my Arduino IDE, and you can see I have opened this file, diagnostic TFT sport. To get this, you need to go to libraries, and in the libraries you need to add up MCU friend, I think. All right, in the next video I will talk about how to edit the config file for right hardware selection. So once library is installed, then you have to open this file, which is from the examples. We will go to MCU friend in custom libraries. This is the MCU friend underscore KBV. From there we will open this diagnose TFT sport, and we will upload it to our UNO board. And where is my UNO board? And the port is 9. So let's upload it. Here it is. Let it be like this, otherwise too bright. So this is compiling sketch, and it's going to start the upload very soon. Let's close this extra window and move it here. Okay, now this is uploading, and once upload is done, we will open our serial monitor. Maybe it has already, Oh, this should be 115200. Let's upload it again. Almost uploaded and done uploading. So we don't have a, yeah, now you can see there is some information printed, and this says the ID is D3D3 and something. D3D3 means it hasn't found any LCD. So if I press the reset button, where it is, here it is. So if I press the reset button, and now let me see if something is found. No, still nothing is found. Let's clear it up and let's press the reset once again. D3D3. It should be actually 9595. It should be able to find this. Oh, the problem is this is not actually pressed properly. It's my mistake. So let's clear. I hope that this time it will find it. Okay, now you can see that my LCD is found. This is 9595, and this says this ID is not supported. So if it doesn't support, then what I have to do is I need to edit my MCU friend underscore kbv.cpp file. So let's go to this file. I know where this file is. So I will go to Arduino libraries, then I will go to MCU friend, where it is this is MCU friend underscore kbv, and then I will go to this MCU friend underscore kbv.cpp. Can you see it easily, or should I zoom? Let me zoom a bit. So this is the file MCU friend kbb. So if I right click and open with notepad, here it is. So let me zoom out now. You can see a lot of support for different models of shields is available. So as we know, I am using HX8347, I believe, this one. So I will uncomment this. So this is active, and I know I'm not going to use this, so let's comment out few definitions. So I will principally I need this one, this line. Okay, so you can find name of your shield and you should uncomment it and use that one. So let's close this, save it, and go back to our sketch, and let's upload it again. So upload. So this time I hope that result would be better. Let's clear it out. And sketch is almost complete. Uploading. And you can see the change in the screen. I will show you later, but finds ID this one, and now there is no error message. So, and if you can see, let me try to show this to you. Yeah, there you can see. Let me zoom out a bit. All right, so next step is I have to show you working TFT. So I have tried to get a view of the close view of my LCD, and it's working. So now I'm going to try another library. which is LVGL, I think. So let's go to libraries and let's try to find out. Sorry for not changing the earlier audio, just wanted to show that now the LCD is working with uh, UNO board. So that's what I wanted to show from this video. Okay, the next step is to add another shield to UNO, and this shield was lying around with me. I don't have had any use for it, so I decided to use this shield in this project, basically for ESP32, but I just want to show you that if I add this shield to UNO and the TFT module and shield, so it's the UNO still works. So let me show you this. So this is working. What I've done is I have added another board in between the shield and the UNO board. Let me show it to you. I had this board, if we can zoom out a bit. So this is the board, and this is SD card and the clock module. So I have added it to this, and the screen is working. I intend to use this with my ESP32. So I will bend the legs and use it with ESP32 instead of bending legs of this LCD. Alright, it's time to move to ESP32 UNO board, and let's get started. So let's test how the shield performs directly with the UNO board, ESP32 UNO board. So I have put this on the ESP32 UNO board, and let's try to upload this to the board. Tools, and my board is, I can use this 12 board, or I can go to this. It also works with this Wi-Fi Bluetooth battery, and then there is another one. So let's, for the time being, use this ESPDUNO-32, and let's upload the sketch. But first we need to choose the port, and the port is 5. Let's upload this. Let's see what happens now. So this is uploading, and it says ID is D3. So this is unable to find the TFT ID, so this is not working. And if I go to I had to even change this board type, so I changed to ESP32 type mode, but still it's not working because of the board pin numbers. So I faced some problem with the board selection, but ESP32 development kit selection works fine with UNO board. So we saw that shield was not found. So let's look at a video which compare both boards. Let's try to compare pins on UNO board and ESP32 UNO board. So if we look at these two, you will see that on the top, SCL and SDA, SCL, reset and ground, so analog reference voltage and ground. So far so good. Then it's 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 and 8. There we have 18, 19, 23, 5, 13 and 12. Then we have 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. and we have 14, 27, 16, 17, 25, 26, 1 and 3. And on the analog side we have A0 to A5. Here we have GPIO 2, 4, 35, 34, 36 and 39, and these are, I think, same, but this is GPIO 0, 5 reset, 3.35 ground going, and V in this. These are the same, so we have to remap the pins, and you can see we also have on the ESP board 15, 33 and 32 optional pins available with us. So yeah, so this is what we need to do. We need to remap the pins for the LCD board to use, TFT board to use with ESP32 UNO. So next step is to find some web help to resolve the pins mapping issue. Alright, let's find some web help. You have to type Birdmer's website ESP32 UNO MCU friend, and you will get these two top websites. I will leave this in the description also, so you have to open these two. So this one is very extensive, but every website I go to refer to this website. I haven't used it, but you should know that this exists. So I will go to the second one, which is help MCU friend, and this one says that this is the pin list that we should be using, and this is the change. This is the change I'm trying to highlight. This one is the change. So the RD should go to 2, WR should go to 4, RS 15, CS 33 and RST 32. So these are the critical pins that we should be rewiring. How we are going to rewire, let me show you how I have done it. Okay, so now we know that there's a pin differences. These can be redefined, but these analog pins are tricky. So instead of using these 34, 34, 36, 39, we are going to use 15, 33 and 32. So these are the additional optional pins available on the ESP232 UNO board, and definitely we are going to put some soldering skills at work. So what I have done is I have used these pins. I have taken out 3 pins from this strip lying with me, and I have given a bit of turn to the pins, because when I'm going to place a shield over UNO board, ESP32 UNO board, then I can't put my female header wire because it's quite long enough, so shields would not fit. So I have given this a turn, and this is how my board looked like after the soldering. So these 3 pins have been ended. This is another angle. You can see that this is, I have given a bit of turn. So the turn was given before the soldering. So after the soldering, this is how my board looks like. So even on the shield, I'm not going to use these pins, so I have also given them a bend, so that when I put the shield on this board, these 3 pins do not connect to the board, but instead I have used jumper cables, the female jumper cables, to connect these pins with the new pins I have soldered on the board. So you can see that these pins were bent so that they do not connect to these pins over here. Instead, these wires are used, and now I'm going to put this on the UNO board. Here is another angle, so I'm going to put this board over here, so these pins will not go into these holes. Instead, these will connect to the board. This is another angle. You can see the pins are not going in, and yeah, this is a better angle, I think. Now you can see the shield is connected with the board, and the wires are connected to the board. I hope this is clear, not very difficult to understand. So these are the two boards, and this is the board with LCD. Now the three board. This is the UNO board, then the SD shield, and the TFT shield. So this is how it looks like. Alright, time to check if this works. Let's go to our video. So it didn't work. What I found out was that I did some wrong wiring. Here you can see I've connected the wires with the last 3 pins, but if I look at the board, you see this pin is not used. So instead of the last 3 pins, I have to use these 1, 2 and 3 pins. Okay, so this was the mistake I found out, and that's why my model or the modules or the screen TFT modules shield was not working. So now I have used these 3 pins instead of these 3. So let's see if it works now. So this is how it looked like. This is the final wiring I done. So this was not used, these 3 pins was used. So this is the final wiring, and this is another angle, board and the two shields before putting them together. So let's see if this works now. So this is working with ESP32 UNO board. And everything is working, but then I encountered the sketch upload problem. Let me show it to you. So right now it's compiling, trying to upload, and it should be uploading normally. Right now the ESP32 board is connected with the SD shield, and then on top of them there is TFT shield. So let's see what happens. So you can see the fatal error in the background. So if I take off this shield and then try to upload the sketch will get uploaded. So this is a problem. I don't know why it occurred and why it is occurring, because 4 or 5 times out of 10 the sketch will upload with the TFT Shield, but many times it will give me a problem. I don't know why. So if I take off the shield, then the sketch will upload without any problems. So you can see it's going to upload now. So done without any problems. So I found a solution for this, that I am using OTA updater code with my board, so that if there is a problem for uploading through USB, then I can use this. And it is a bit lengthy, but you can't take off your TFT Shield every time you have to upload a sketch. Alright guys, I hope that this tutorial or this experience will be helpful for you. So if you find anything interesting or useful or good learning, think about liking this video, subscribing to the channel. So bye till the next video.